What is up, everyone? Trying not to scream when I open the camera anymore, but today is like the first non-rainy day in forever, and so I'm gonna take the S15 out for a little joyride, but with a purpose. So, as you guys can see, I have a pile of parts right here, all OEM aero pieces, all OEM. S15 aero side skirts, aero wing, aero spats, and Ganondors, which I recently found out, which I can't believe I didn't know, is a factory option for the S15, which is like the coolest thing ever. So, we're gonna call the Ganondors OEM. So if you don't like them, sucks, they're OEM. So our buddy works at a local body shop, and I gotta bring the S15 down so he could scan the paint, and he could start getting to work on painting the aero pieces for the car, because even though the non-aero look is a vibe, it'll look even better with the aero, trust me, and I'm really excited for it. So, and honestly, I'm really excited for an excuse to drive the S15, because it's looking beautiful out, and it's gonna be a great day. So let's get these things loaded up, drop them off at the body shop, and hopefully next week we'll have some freshly painted pieces to transform the blue S15. T-Bone, what are you doing?
Wrapping this broken axle up so it doesn't grease all over your new truck.
So this is a broken axle from the little track day video, and it actually grenaded like the splines.
Yep, this happened.
Yeah, the internal splines grenaded. Typical
BMW thing.
I actually got it from S15 Euro, and they lifetime warranty all their parts. So I'm gonna keep breaking that thing, and I'm gonna keep warrantying it. Cheat code. You can't beat that. You gotta take advantage of the system sometimes.
Oh, all the time.
I am so happy to drive this thing right now. The best slow car ever. So this thing's kind of like a Honda, where it's like slow as hell, but incredibly fun to drive. I mean that with like the utmost respect, but it's definitely no turbo engine, but it definitely has its own soul, that's for sure, and I really enjoy it. So this thing can stay NA for a while. Oh, the irony. You think anyone's ever got S15 parts painted at a Chevy dealership? I hope I'm the first. All right, so obviously if you put a color code in, there's different variances of it. So they got this fancy tool. It's basically a camera that, well, helps put a mix together that it matches. Just put, that's it.
Yep, literally just lays flat. It's got 3 pins. It's got pressure sensors, and once it reads it,
that's it.
It's all good.
So that tool's a little smarter than I thought.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sounds expensive.
It's very expensive.
Yep. So now I just gotta go put it into the computer, and it'll give me an idea.
And that's it. Boom, my paints match. Love that. Don't love that. All right, so we plug that thing in.
Yep. Oh, actually, it looks like it's still searching underneath. So I picked General Motors color.
GM color?
Yeah, so that's closer.
Came to the right place. This is the full mix right here, huh?
Yep. Blue pearl, some metallics in it. You got a little bit of white and a red oxide.
If you want to match my paint, there you go. So usually getting parts painted for us is quite the task, but shout out to Sean for making it happen for us. We're gonna get back in a few days, and we'll be able to completely transform the S15, and I'm telling you guys, you're gonna love it. Trust me, you're gonna love it. So actually, I'm in the area. I heard that they're actually putting in an ethanol, an E85 gas pump in the area, and it should be open any day now. And this is a really big deal for us. We have like one pump within like 2 hours that has ethanol. If we can get one just a few moments away from the shop, that'll change everything. I'm putting every car in ethanol. So if I was told correctly, this is the gas station. Usually it's just like one pump. Oh, I see it over there. I see the pump. If this is the thing, I mean, this is huge for like the whole Connecticut car scene. It's a lot of guys have ethanol where they live, but we don't. It's a big deal. Oh, I see it. Look at it. So check it out. We actually have the E85 option. So it looks like this is for ethanol. It's still covered, which means it's probably not open yet, but I'm gonna run inside, ask the owner, and see how long we have to wait until we can actually use this thing. All right, unfortunately, whoever was working doesn't speak English, so I couldn't ask any questions, but I've heard from multiple people that it's here, and I confirmed it, and I'll put the address right here if you're from the Northeast. I don't know how long until it's actually open. I was told by a friend it's like literally any day now. So I'll come back for an update, because if you're from CT, this is a big deal. So, and it's a Shell station, and Shell usually has good content ethanol. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. It's not open yet, but still excited. Also, huge shout out to everyone. We just had our fresh drop, the last video. All the hoodies sold out super fast. We still have some t-shirts left. I know it's hard because it's not technically t-shirt weather for us yet, but I'm absolutely in love with these designs. So if you guys want to cop them, hop below Shop Jamio. I might open a pre-order on the hoodies because they sold so fast. Just want people to not feel left out, right? So let me know about that in the comments. But all right, spent the last couple hours getting the axle situation handled on the E30, had to go get one. And then all my other cars are basically in limbo. Like all the projects we have right now is waiting on something. Masonda clutch, chaser, everything. Coupe is actually going to Johnny's in a few days because I am finally getting door bars welded back in. Because as you guys know, I've had a cage in this thing forever. But I cut the door bars out because they were really bad and just never got them put back in. So Johnny's gonna throw those in so we could drive Englishtown. But couple hours. I want to play with the black S15. Now's the time. It's finally warm enough out that I can have the doors open. Last time we tried to tune this thing, right? My fully built SR. Tried to tune it at Adams. We didn't have enough time. It was boost creeping super bad. Couldn't really figure it out. I don't know. Let's get this on the dyno and just start doing pulls. Sounds good?
We're gonna fix it.
Man, you know it's getting nice out. DJ brought the bike out. What is he doing? He's trying to jump the trailer. What is he doing? Oh! Oh! Please tell me you got that.
Oh yeah.
That was graceful. I like that. You almost had it.
It came quick.
You got nervous and put the front end down.
I did.
You dropped her.
Panicked. Full
That's
panic.
all right. Now it's time to just send
You
this
ain't
thing.
really never dropped it, huh?
Nah.
I've dropped mine a lot.
Oh yeah.
Little broken grip.
Ooh.
Oh,
I got some in the
that's
office if
annoying.
you need 'em.
Oh, you bent
Damn,
your
it's
bars?
tweaked.
Oh, you bent your bars good. How'd you bend
Nice
that?
job, Pro Taper. 5-foot fall.
You got this. Let's see some shit.
Hey, little bang.
He's nervous now. Oh.
That would have sucked a lot worse than
Take the trailer to the face. Should I be like instigating this? I kind of feel he's gonna eat shit. Oh! He was close. I think he got nervous again. You get nervous again. That looks sick. You got this.
Should I keep going?
I want to see it. Oh! I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Because he landed it, hop below, subscribe to GJ No Way, where he does car stuff and other really
Stupid
bad,
things.
stupid
Thank you.
stuff.
Thank you.
Donnie Knievel. Nice work, buddy.
Thank you, James. Let's check the damage.
Ooh.
Hey, pull your
It's
elbow a
sunlight.
little
Do I
bit.
got something right here?
A little
something.
Slap it. Spit on it. There you go.
Nice. This car's sick. I can't wait to drive it more.
It sounds sick. I didn't really ever hear it. I mean, driving it, but like it's different on a dyno. You know what I mean?
This thing makes all the right noises. If you guys don't remember, fully built SR20 notch top, bunch of awesome supporting components. Big thing is a G25 660 Garrett turbo. And when we tried the dyno tune at Adams, when we had like a free hour, it was boost creeping all the way up to like 20 PSI, which is not good. I think it was actually higher. I think it was like 22. I don't remember, but it was boost creeping really bad and it shouldn't be. So we gotta figure this out. So we're gonna do a baseline just to kind of refresh me on what the hell is happening. Instantly overboosted. Made 24 PSI. Uh-oh. All right, so we already did this in Florida, but I want to try it here one more time before we start taking stuff off the car. Just bypassing the boost controller, so it's truly just on gate. It's got a good reference point for the wastegate. The wastegate's good. The exact same turbo manifold setup on the Black Z. Boost control is phenomenal. The way it's recirced is proper. Everything's good. So something's funky going on, Tony.
Yep.
Same shit.
Still no good.
Still no good. I have the wastegate like completely off, you see it? So usually this side's on the manifold, and what happens is this valve opens, allowing exhaust gas to come out this side so it doesn't spin the turbo, right? That's how we control boost. This recircs back into the exhaust instead of dumping just down, because it honestly sounds a lot better on 4 cylinders. Sometimes if the back pressure in the exhaust is too harsh, or if like the angle of the recirc is not correct, it won't allow air to go through it fast enough. So what we're gonna do is rotating it, so now this can bolt to the manifold and do its job, but it doesn't go through the exhaust. So it's gonna sound really bad. But if we could do it for one pull just to check it out, and if it still doesn't fix it, then it's either the wastegate itself or the manifold. And we're gonna find out. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, you ready, Tom?
Yep. Might not be that bad.
It's not as loud as I thought it would be.
No.
I mean, it still sucks. way better. Didn't fix it though. Just like 1 PSI at a time, smooth line all the way up to 24 PSI. So
it's a wastegate.
Okay, so here's the next test. We could do a pull with the wastegate completely off the turbo, just open manifolds. Theoretically, if we take the wastegate completely off the manifold, we do a pull right now, it should make no boost. Theoretically, right? If it makes a couple PSI, it's whatever. But if it makes fucking 10 PSI with the wastegate off,
the manifold's no good.
The manifold's no good. I hate to do it, but let's run this thing with no wastegate on the engine. All right, we're gonna take the entire wastegate off. Literally, we're just gonna put this out of the way. So now we have a giant hole in our manifold and a giant hole in our downpipe.
It should sound even worse.
It should sound really bad. Well, I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it. We might have to change this damn manifold. Sounds like a damn tractor. First successful pull. Guess how much boost it made?
6 pounds?
16.
16!
It made 16 PSI with no wastegate on. That sucks. What could cause that, right? If your ignition timing is going heavily retard, it'll do that, right? But
it's not doing that though.
But it's not doing that. We verified that last time, like heavily.
Yeah.
16 pounds. So this thing's just getting choked up bad. That manifold is just not stoked. It's the same exact manifold I have in the Black Sea. Same turbo. We gotta change the damn manifold. I just wanna drive this car. So it looks like we're throwing R-Tech on it because that thing don't boost creep, so crazy.
So annoying.
So annoying. Well, now we know.
More SR content coming soon.
Oh yeah, the mystery has been solved. Damn manifold. So if you guys ever heard of R-Tech manifolds, LZ used them a lot. They actually are heavily sold at drifthq.com. And what's so good about them is they are cast manifolds. And usually when you hear cast, you're like, oh God, that's old, that's stock, that's gross. But no, they do stainless cast manifolds. And what's awesome about it is they're not kind of stuck to the whole constraint of a typical tubular manifold, right? Because when you build a tubular manifold, you're stuck to standard tube size, right? And trying to just cram them where you can. With the cast, since you can make it whatever shape you want, you could really fine tune your flow dynamics of a manifold, which is really awesome. So the package is way smaller. You see it in ants, it doesn't really take up much room. It's really sleek. They're able to put everything where they want it to optimize performance and the flow of the manifold, right? So and what's awesome too is it uses a bigger wastegate while still taking up less room. You could probably see it. And you could also like lop that thing off and put a bigger wastegate on if you wanted to too, because it's actually oversized tubing. So turbo placement's very similar. Hopefully I don't have to change up my intercooler piping or downpipe, but the recirc for the wastegate is definitely got to be changed, unfortunately. So let's put that thing back together so I can street drive it for a couple days until I get the manifold in. We'll take it all back apart. All right, so I couldn't end this video without answers. I need to know when this gas pump is up and running because I got like a million DMs on Instagram already about it. So it's late. I'm driving to this gas station to see if someone's here that can give us answers to when the E85 will be available to the public. Let's cross our fingers someone can tell us something. Still got the bag on it. I'm tempted to try it. I wonder if it works and there's just a damn bag on it. Nah, I shouldn't do that. All right, I don't know. I didn't get the results I wanted, so we have a different employee this time, but he still doesn't speak the most of English, so I don't know if the communication was proper, but he said maybe a couple weeks. So I don't know if my resource was correct or not in saying it's gonna open any day now, but well, I'll keep you guys updated. I don't want to build too much false hype here, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Luckily I live right down the road, so I can stop here kind of periodically. So we'll see what happens here, but you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys very shortly.